Alright guys, I'm mrlink2k. Today I'll be running Deltarune any percent new game plus. Deltarune any percent new game plus. It's basically the normal speedrun for Deltarune. Basically we're just gonna be trying to finish a game as fast as possible. And yeah, let's just get underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, before this run started, I put on sticky keys so I could hold down shift and control without actually holding it. So, in this first minute, it's not really that much. It's just a little bit of mashing and then selecting your name. We're just picking the first option for every one because it doesn't matter what you do at all, as you'll see in a little bit. So we're just selecting our name now, and yeah, we're gonna get into the main part of the game in just a second. So yeah, here it tells you that it really doesn't matter. And then yeah, we're gonna get underway in just a second. So there is a lot of mashing in this game, so I'm going to be trying to talk over my button mashing as much as I can. So because this is New Game Plus, usually we have to go to school and do that, which is just basically 3 minutes of cutscenes. With New Game Plus, we could skip that. So yeah. What we picked up right there is the wrist protector, by the way. It's basically an item that Toby Fox put in for speedrunners. So if you make it to Dark World in under 8 in-game minutes, you'll get that item. And it allows you to skip text by holding down C or Control. So yeah, that's why you have Control held down on sticky keys. But that's not the fastest way of mashing text. We still have to mash with it because for some reason Toby Fox didn't want to make it as fast as possible. So the main overall movement here, as you saw, we're just trying to keep our speed, because if you bump into walls or anything, you'll lose your momentum and slow down and have to get it back. And basically we're trying to not hit any walls to do that. So here we have overworld hazards, which is new to this game. That wasn't in Undertale. Basically, if they hit your heart, you lose a little bit of HP and get sent back a little. So if you get hit there, it loses like 0.3. So not a lot, but it adds up if you get hit like 4 times. Here it doesn't matter though, because it's an auto scroller. Anyway, coming up, we have a fight against the bad guy, Lancer, who is just being introduced right now. And we're gonna be trying to get a quick kill on Lancer. And to do that, we need to get 3 gold hits, which is equivalent to 3 frame perfect hits. And since this game runs at 30 FPS, I have 1/30th of a second to do it 3 times. Yeah, okay, that was really nice. We got the quick kill. That's really good. That's a pretty difficult trick. But unfortunately, we didn't get Lancer to target Susie at all, which we need to get Susie low HP for a fight coming up later, which I'll explain in a bit. But yeah, that's about RNG. That's about 5 seconds you could lose the RNG. Okay, my game lagged a bit there, but still pretty good. Looks to be a 435 castle town. Pretty good. So now we have fields, one of the most important parts of the run. Here, encounters are introduced, and they are different in Undertale yet again. In Undertale, they're random encounters, but you could flee them. In this one, you could see them, and you could avoid them. But if you miss, you cannot run away from them, so it loses a lot of time if you miss an encounter skip. Luckily, the ones in field aren't too hard. Now, here's the first bit of real menuing. We're getting kicked here, by the way, to skip a dialogue box from Lancer. So we intentionally got hit there. And that fight wasn't the greatest. That last turn was pretty bad with the menuing, but it's fine. We're still doing pretty well. And now we have Susie joining the party. So it's a nice little break period. Yo! ESA Marathon with the rate of 869. What the heck? Thank you so much for the raid, ESA. I am mrlink2k, by the way. I'm running Deltarune any percent for this great marathon, supporting Autism Research, by the way. Thank you for the raid. So here on this first attack, we're gonna attack with both Chris and Rousey, and then on this next one, we're gonna spare, because it was actually found by somebody that's a bit faster than defending, which was the previous strat, but that saves about half a second over just defending on that last turn due to animation speed. And that's the hardest skip in fields, but we've done it, and there's fields. 726 fields is not bad at all, by the way. Coming up here is Pawn Man's skip, by the way. Kind of difficult, but I nailed it. I was pretty nervous about that because if you bump on the wall twice, you miss the skip. It's not the hardest, but it's pretty scary, especially if you do bump once, but I'm good. We got another one coming up, but it's much more forgiving.
Mr. Link?
Yeah.
Do we have time to say a quick thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who like the organization of Autism Research, they are a charity that strives to, as well as ways to enhance individuals with autism. Find more about OER at researchautism.org. We also have a couple of bid wars going on currently. Currently, we have the Sonic CD 2011 United States to the Japanese soundtrack. The Japanese soundtrack only requires £23 to draw with it. Hello Kitty, there's also another one, the Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, the clothing price. Swimsuit is currently winning with £50, while denim is currently losing with only £2. That is all.
So, in this K-Round fight, this is the one I was mentioning about RNG being involved, that about 5 seconds if you do not get it. I did not get it, unfortunately. Basically, you want you want K round to target Susie. You want to target Susie. You want K round to target Susie, so Susie can go down, and you will skip the animations of Susie attacking K round, and also the cutscene of K round drinking the almond milk. And we got a pretty good checkerboard, other than the bad RNG, obviously. So right there we juked that guy out, so we can skip the encounter. And once again doing the juke. Here we could do a clip with this. We did not get it. I can't do puzzles. Anyway, yeah. If you get that, you will not take damage. And it saves you from bumping back a little bit, but not the worst thing ever. I'm so bad at puzzles. Now we got Clover. Just gonna show Clover the manual twice, and then spare is the fastest way to do it. And here I'm gonna take a safety save. I don't need it, but I need to be safe, especially because I didn't get that clip. That was blocks or skip. The second hardest trick in the game, if you don't count two that aren't really that necessary in the speedrun. And here we go, we're making the thrash machine. If you played this game before, I'm gonna make the duck. Never mind. I got the head, which is the biggest part. Yeah, I do have Switch World Record, but not very prestigious, to be honest. I'm currently 3rd place on PC. My PB is a 2641, by the way. Coming up, we got the second block for skip, which isn't as near as hard as the first one. You just go onto the right of the wall, then go up. Switch World Record isn't too prestigious, to be honest. But Switch is actually faster than PC by 4 seconds, if done perfectly, but it is very hard, so we're not doing that. It takes like 30 frame perfect tricks in a row for it to be done faster in RTA. And that actually makes True Pacifist actually faster than any percent, by the way. Because to save the 4 seconds, you must do True Pacifist to get a skip. So that makes True Pacifist a bit faster than any percent, actually. But much harder and not really worth it, to be honest. Thank you, King Kong. And there was stool form, by the way. the best form in the game, obviously. Except for Susie being down, of course. Now we got a little section with overworld hazards once again. School form is better. That's an unpopular opinion, but alright. That was pretty bad. I bumped on the wall, but it's fine. So coming up, we got some more just cutscenes basically. This whole escape sequence, which is about 4.5 minutes. It's basically just auto-scrolling cutscenes and stuff. But there is a fight, but you really don't attack in it. You just do grazing, which I haven't explained yet, by the way. Grazing is when you nearly get hit, but you don't. And, it actually ends attacks faster, so we're gonna be trying to do as much grazing as possible. And hopefully be able to get 100% PP. And PP stands for true pacifist, I believe. There's a lot of different things that it stands for. One person actually says it stands for toilet paper in this game. But I'm gonna say true pacifist. Because sometimes you do need TP to spare people. Here we go, we're into the fight, and now we're going to be trying to do as much grazing as possible. That was really good. That was really good. 93 after the third turn. Anything, if it's 90 after the third turn, it's really good. But it's actually possible to get 100 after third turn. It's very difficult though. It's only been done by one person, the world record holder, Cookie Apocalypse, who actually did it in a marathon. So shoutouts to Cookie for that. Coming up in Castle, we have two pretty difficult skips. The first one is Red and Ranger skip. It could be the hardest if you want to save an extra second, but I'm not doing that. Not marathon friendly, not necessary at all. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. It's harder than the next trick, Head Hacky Skip, which is currently the hardest trick in the game if you do not count Red and Ranger skip being the hardest if you do it fast. But yeah, they're both really difficult tricks. Could make or break the run. If we do get both, I could get a 26 here, which is a really nice time, especially in a marathon. So in this first one, Red and Ranger skip, we're going to be going to this candle, going back, going to the middle of the elevator, and then that was very scary, but I got it. Much more scary than necessary, to be honest, but we got it. But that's not the hardest. This is the hardest puzzle in the game, by the way. Actually harder than Head Happy Skip. I forgot about it. Nah, I'm joking. But anyway, here's Head Happy Skip. Let's see if I can get it. Hey, let's go! That's a really precise trick. I'm really glad I got that. Can we get some hype for Head Happy Skip? Oops. And now there is a cursor on screen. I'm gonna move that. Now in this is a bit different from the first one. It's a lot different actually. You need Susie to stay alive. And basically, you just need to hit the tip of the crown 3 times. If you miss the tip of the crown, you lose 10 seconds. That's basically his fight. Now coming up is the final boss, King. I'm gonna be going for Red Buster 10 turn. It's pretty difficult, but we'll see if we could get it. If we do, 26 is locked in the bag. If not, it's still a really good run, a low 27. So first we're gonna do that. And we're gonna be defending with Rousey here a lot of the times. To trade off his low attack power with defending to get TP. That's what we do most of the time. So we could get TP to do these red blisters here. So yeah, we're gonna be doing grazing a lot to try to get as much TP as possible. And this might be the only time we have to attack with Rousey. There might be a second time though. Depends on how our grazing or crits go, I should say. I'm gonna do a second attack just to be careful. Okay, that's scary. Oh! We just got enough TPs there to get 10 turn. And that's 10 turn. 1 attack. That's really good. I think this is a gold for me. That was really good. This is a 26. Wow. So yeah, we just got some more mashing going, and basically we are done with the run. We just gotta run back to the house after this. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Sans. No, should I talk to Sans? I don't know if I should talk to Sans. I got time to, but I don't know. That might cost me the 26. You guys want? If you guys want to see Sans, I got you. Wow, I just golded by like 3 seconds. That's a lot. Actually, 2 seconds, but still. Go for 26. Alright. Looking to be a 26:54, which is a really good time. It's a top 10 time, so that's really good. Resort Fest. Did he build the duck? I tried to. I got the head. If you guys want to see me build the duck, make sure to follow Resort Fest, because in a few weeks I'll be running Deltarune there, and one of the donation incentives is building the duck. So if you want to see me building the duck, make sure to go follow Resort Fest, and when Springo Bingo starts, keep those donations in for the build the duck incentive. I built the duck too. I just remembered I built the duck. If I didn't build the duck, this would be like a 51. And now we just go to the bed. 26:55. The world record is 26:21. My PB is 26:41. So only 14 seconds off PB. That was a great run. I'm glad I was able to do this run. I'm glad I was able to do this run. Thank you everybody for watching, by the way.
Yeah, and thank you too,